You were talking about ChatGPT, but you were mentioning how you don't feel like your body knows it's not a real relationship. So talk to us about your vision of AI and how it's going to impact our relationships and connection.
I think a conversation with ChatGPT is emotional pornography. You can see it and you can experience it, but it is different than being with somebody in a room and the feeling, that human connection you have. I think it's a challenge for mental health professionals to overcome. If mental health professionals have distilled down therapy into a series of advice transactions, then ChatGPT is going to take that job. My therapist here in town, and she said this one day, next time you come to therapy, we're going to sit and we're going to look at each other and we're going to breathe. And I started laughing and I said, well, since I'm so smart, I know that's not what therapy is. Therapy is talking back and forth. And she said, oh, John, you have an answer for everything, but you can't sit in my presence and be okay with you. That is why at this point, I am not concerned about ChatGPT taking over the human experience. When my wife was having her third miscarriage and she was in emergency surgery to save her life, and a big, tall, 6'3" cowboy walked in with his hat on and his boots, and he sat next to me. He was a friend of mine. He said no words. And then when the doctor came in and said, we lost the baby, but your wife's okay, I looked at him and he started crying tears that I didn't have yet. I was sitting by a guy who knew me, who loved me, and was with me, not at me. That's the human experience.